Kiing Brandon. My name is Brandon Lawson. I'm a rapper. I'm a witch. I'm from Southern Arizona. I recently became woke because I decalcified my pineal gland. Like literally, I seen some bugs in the food at Family Dollar and I wouldn't eat. I was scared to eat anything. I thought everything had bugs in it. And I didn't even drink water because I knew the water was poison or thought it was poison. So I didn't eat or drink for like a month. And the calcium on my pineal gland, my brain just ate that shit because I was nutrient deficient in my brain. So my brain absorbed all the calcium off the calcification off my pineal gland, and I became woke. And first thing that happened when I became woke is I couldn't eat because I knew all the food was nasty and it's all fucking genetically modified and radiation and full of bugs and tardigrades. I couldn't eat. So I'm still woke. I barely eat a handful of food a day. Like literally, I barely eat because I know all the food is nasty. And I've tried going back to sleep. I've been trying to freaking calcify my pineal gland again. I might just drink a bunch of fluoride because I don't want to stay awake now that I see all this shit going on. I learned history for what it really was. The Native Americans here are really black people. That's why there's a Memphis in the north end of the Mississippi and a Memphis in the north end of the Nile. And there's pyramids all in America. Africans and black natives, they're here first. All the natives were black, literally. We all started black. No one started out fair skinned or white. We all started black. And we bred down. There's different blood types. I'm learning I'm O positive and there's O negative. Negative, that's the vampires. AB blood, that's the white blood from Eastern European. And there's type RH, that's Rhesus monkey and dog, the sons of Cain, the canines, the sons of Cain from the Canis major by Sirius star is the sons of Cain. And the sons of Khan, he populated the whole world. Literally had two kids every hour, or had a kid every 2 hours for 20 years. He populated Genghis Khan, Caesar, and any other leader that took over the world. They're vampires, and we're all their descendants, literally. Like, just think how a vampire is. The father vampire and the children vampires. The children are under the control of the father vampire, literally. You know what I mean? But I'm half Mexican, so I'm melanated. Because black and Indian, they're black. Or Mexican and Indian are just black. So I have melanin in my skin. So half of me is werewolf. I'm Starman. The other half of me is white. The other half of me is vampire, reptilian type shit, you know? So I'm like a lichen. I'm more powerful than the werewolves and the vampires. I'm the hybrid, the super high-tech fucking future. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm the future. Everyone's gonna be like me in the future. When everybody starts waking up, I'm 200,000 years ahead of time. And it's gonna take 200,000 years for humans to get their brains to where mine's at. Because I constantly exercise my brain since I was a kid. To tell you the truth, I've been woke since I was in the womb. I was in my mom's belly and I knew I was awake. I was I'm gonna touch that pussy on the way out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna suck on them titties, but, I gotta keep it on a positive note. It's gotta stay funny, because I don't like negative. And if you're negative, then your mouth is filling up with my space nut. In 2 seconds, it's gonna be overflowing. And now it's dripping over your whole body. Now it's hardening up your space nut candle. Oh, I got infinite dimension of space nut. It's just filling you up. And it dried. It's hardening up your space nut candle. And I lit all the negative and turned it positive. Boom. All the negative haters in the world just turned positive for my space nut. So I got a whole dimension full of that shit, space nut. But anyways, yeah, RH blood is Reese blood, and that's Reese's monkey. And there's this lady, this black lady that has a certain type of blood. It's alternating current, it switches from one to the other, and it's melanated. And NASA kidnapped her, and they're using her blood to coat the spaceships so they don't burn up when they come in the atmosphere. Because if you ever seen a shooting star, it's not a shooting star, because a star is like a sun. And if you see that shooting through the fucking constellations or our planets, it's gonna rip and destroy all the planets. If it comes in our galaxy or anything within our fucking 9 planets, we're all dead. That ain't a shooting star. When you see a shooting star, you're seeing a spacecraft come back into the atmosphere and burning up. And that's why they're stealing her blood, so they can coat their spacecraft. NASA means never a straight answer. They killed Bruce Lee, took his title recently, a couple weeks ago, saying that all space is water, and they've been trying to tell us this from the 70s. They said 40 years ago we tried to tell you this. No, 40 years ago Bruce Lee told us everything was water, and then you killed his ass. Like, really, there's elites here, there's Freemasons, and I figured out the whole Freemason capstone on the $1 bill. The Freemason capstone on the $1 bill is they calcified our pineal glands and gave us fluoride in all the food and everything we eat. So we capped off from the universe and capped off from God and capped off from all the up-to-date, because our brain's like a cell phone, and we DM God, we DM Mother Nature, we DM the aliens. And like the aliens, like we've only been here for a fucking snap of a second, you know what I'm saying? Aliens are fucking bronchronoton tillion quillion fucking years old. Like, they're so fucking old, and we've only been here for a second in their life, so they think we're demons. Like, aliens are literally scared of us. And they fucking taught us backwards. Like, Greek means backwards. Everything that we've been taught is in reverse. Like, democracy means demon worship. If you're a Republican or a Democrat, you're in a gang. And, like, yeah, Greek means backwards. And, like, Sistine Chapel, Sistine, I looked it up. It goes back to Sextus, and Sextus goes back to sex kids. Like, the Vatican means sex kids chapel. Like, it's really evil. And there's like wormholes opening all around us, closing, opening all around us, and the Vatican is trying to get them to open up and hold them open so they could bring fucking demon armies in here and demons and shit. But I show you on my channel, if you are a subscriber or you like any of my videos, watch the Jinn movies, because I summon Jinn spirits and they're light orbs, you know what I mean? I'm trying to show y'all what demons and Jinn really are. Like,